Hello and welcome to another tour video. Today I'm doing my base, which is pretty large, so this might take a while. Um, so yeah, without further ado, this is my base. This is my main storage sort area, everything, um, lots of stuff. It's all organized. This is stuff that I don't use as much, or just got stuff. Look, here's my stuff. Sorry. Um, Along this back wall is all of the blocks that I get a lot of. And I've also got my map art up here. And this is the junk room because it's got lots of junk in it that I don't really use very much. And up here is the input for my auto sorter. My cat is currently distracting me. She's so cute. Hi, Rose. I'm trying to record a video. Do you mind? Thank you. Anyway, I think there's 46 barrels in here, around that many, and almost got through the current amount. And then these filter through here, down there, over here, to all of my barrels along there, and down here these funnel into these, which are auto shulker fillers. So it fills up the shulker, and then when it's full it breaks it and places a new one. And I go through a lot of shulkers. All of this down here as well, and then it goes up here, empties out onto here, and then goes up to this very long snaky looking thing. If I can get up the damn thing. And this sorts loads of other items. I've got crap that goes into my composter. I've got mob drops here, and then it snakes around here, and then this is more veggie stuff, more crap, and more stuff, redstone stuff, rails, good stuff, yeah, lots of other stuff. This is mostly like building supplies. As you can see, I've got just a lot of stuff that gets sorted. So yeah, this is my auto sorter. While it does sort a lot of things, it doesn't sort everything. Like, I've only got a few variants of wood types and that. Just the stuff that I use a lot of or find a lot of that I don't want to be automatically manually sorting. That is. Down here, this is the output for my copper, and that goes into these barrels, and then this auto smelts all the copper, and then when I want to take the XP out, I just turn that on just to stop the hopper from working, and then take it out, and I've got another 10 levels or however much it is. Turn it back on. And also here we've got this automatically makes lots and lots of charcoal for my furnaces to keep this going. For this one, this is for like melted sand into glass kind of thing. Also, I've got these extra barrels here because I empty these sometimes and use them for my starter kits. Yeah, that's all the automatic stuff. down this end, I do also have this composter, which comes from that section there. Where to next? I guess to another auto sorter that I have, which is my wood auto sorter. Now this one also has sugar fillers as well. This one comes from up there. So let me show you up here. So I have 2 levels above me, my plant farms and my tree farm. So if I go up to my plant farm, this is my main 2 farms that I use for selling. I also have a moss farm over there as well, and also copper, which I oxidize over there. And then up another level is the tree farm, and I use my tree feller on these a lot, and I spent hours today just using all these, and then I put them in here, and then this empties out down here through there, then this goes to here. This is the tree farm output. There's already still stuff coming down there. And then also we've got an auto sugar filler for my netherwort and also for my wheat, and the seeds go into a composter as well. And then all of this stuff goes back down here, so the wood into there and on into here, full sugars of netherwort and wheat. So all I have to do is harvest the farms, place them in the barrels near them, and then automatically puts them into shulkers for me and drops them off here where it's nice and handy. Now over here we've got my fungus farm. So these can be sold to spawn for quite a lot. Basically it's a flower farm, bone meal in the bottom, and then yeah, that basically. And then I use my pet to pick it up, and then that automatically sorts it and bone meals the other stuff, and then I use that bone meal to put back into here to make more. Another auto sorter I have and sugar filler is my wool farm. So this automatically fills, sorts the colours and then puts them in the sugars. Easy. I never have to touch this. I also have a separate white one as well. So do I have a way up there that's easy? No, I do not. 1 second, please. What level did I move this to? Is it still... yeah, it's still up there. Let me just... I've changed this sheep farm like so many times. Like, this is an old version that I don't use. And I've got white sheep all along here, and then all the coloured sheep along there. And then all of these are filled with shears as well. And then they automatically harvest and go underneath here. I've got all these emptying out down here, which then leads to the auto sorter down there, and that's the white wool one. It's separate. You can see just how big this place is from here. And then I guess I could lead to down here, which is my iron farm. This automatically empties up here, follows this round here, and then I've got these fill with the poppies, and then I turn those into red dye, and then I use that for my shop. And then the iron, sometimes I get glowing stacks from it, so this empties those out. And then the iron goes down here, through here, down here and into this barrel up here. So yeah, that's my own farm. Don't think there's anything else down here I need to show you. Oh yeah, the cactus farm. I'm redoing this at the moment. I'm increasing the size exponentially, so you got that up there. I'm going to remove this floor here and then have a new floor here, and then over time I'm going to fill the entire thing with cactus. And then that will empty out into here, and it'll go into, some of it will go into this furnace, which will make it into green dye, which I can use for my shops. And any extra will go into these hoppers, which compost it into more bone meal, which can then join the other bone meal up there, which I'll show you as well. Answer that question. Yeah, these are my other farms. I've got the cactus one here, obviously, and this just makes it into bone meal, which then drops it underneath. And then I've got this one, which I can just grab if I any out, and then any extra just goes into here and drops underneath. Same with this one. And then let me just yeah, so that one goes down, it drops into here, and then that's from the cactus farm, and this is from the new cactus farm. So I'm just gonna connect it up here, and then this runs all the way down here and drops into this section, which is just bone meal storage. I made way too many barrels and it needed that many. And then I've got a manual wood farm over there as well. And oh yeah, villagers, I forgot about these. These are a new addition. So please excuse me while I run all the way over. I really don't want to edit this video, so I'm sorry. Yeah, villagers, and then I'm slowly putting them into these little cubbies. I've currently just got lots of farmers. I haven't actually traded with them any of them yet. They're too frustrating. I can't be bothered with them right now, so not bothering with that. Oh, there is one auto sorter I missed, so let me run over there. I've got lots of little doors in my base, so it's easier to get around. And then I've got some places I've got soul sand under the carpet, but not everywhere. Let's go here, and then down here is my sort of azalea moss farm section. So up here we've got this section I use for azalea. So basically I place these down and then bone meal them, and then use tree feller on them, and then replace the rooted dirt with normal dirt, and then throw everything in here. And then I can also drop stuff from the moss farm, which I just bone meal a piece of moss and then just keep bone mealing until the whole thing's covered, and then break it all and replace it, and then put the input in there. And that comes down to this little auto sorter, which doesn't have sugar fillers because it's not really worth the sugar fillers. I just automatically manually replace the sugars when I need to. And then this is where the seeds go, and then other crap that goes through there. And I think that's everything under my base. But then you have above my base, which has my map art platform. So this is the top, my auto sorter for my map art blocks, and then the actual map art platform. And then this is all the map art I've made. This project was the first one I ever started, and I still haven't finished it. And Then I've got my pride map art. This one I did as a commission for someone. This was the one I started with someone, and then they kind of went, yeah, I don't want to do it anymore, so I just stopped. And then I made these ones. This was a commission. This was from my building competition. This was a Christmas present. This was a Christmas one. And then that one's from an event. And this one I really love, and it was a labour of love. Let me just say that. And there's my tree farm there. I have a very nice axe for this. I love this axe so much, and I can chop this entire length with just one tree feller with that. It's brilliant. And then I just throw all of my inputs into here, and then have another little auto sorter and sugar filler here, and it automatically does everything for me, which is lovely. And then down here, I really need to get some soul sand highways down here. Yep, down here is my mushroom stem farms. So basically the little stone things stop them from growing too tall, and then they're in sections of these 8 mushrooms, and then if you hit it with a tree feller, it chops them all down at once, and then you chop down that one and it chops those down, and so on. I did make it bigger, but it ended up just being more effort, so it made more sense anyway. And then last but not least, we have my absolute mess of a mangrove farm. This thing is terrible, and it's just if you're wondering why I haven't added mangrove to my shop yet, it's because of this bloody thing. So basically, I place them in a grid and grow them in a grid using bone meal, and then I chop the bottoms and then chop the tops, and it's so much effort, and you can't do it manually, so it's pain. So yeah, that's everything my base has so far, and yeah, thanks for joining me on this little video that I made. I've not been doing great the last few weeks, so it's been really difficult to record. I missed my Sunday upload, and this is a day late, so sorry about that. But I'm doing my best. So I hope you enjoyed this little one, and I'm sorry I didn't edit it at all. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.